was awake.
So no,
Yeah.
I'm
If
on the opposite end.
no.
if I eat food, certain things will make it flare up, like spicy foods or like certain meats,
Yeah.
like soft meats that break apart real bad will do it, and then like sodas, of course.
Do you have
That's
it in the
why I
morning
don't
when you
like-
wake up?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to take time. I have to take certain medicine for it.
We are on. I was having some issues with the stream key. All right. Welcome, everybody, back to the Sharkotic Studio. We got Adam J,
You, what it do?
Freestyle Fisherman in the house. We got some guests here.
Joey.
Max.
Derek.
The Sharkotic fishing team is here. So we've been hanging out for an hour. We kind of already did a podcast, just chatting, but we're going to be here for an hour, and we're celebrating our 15,000 plus subscription on YouTube. So we're going to have a cake here in a little bit. So tonight, you guys who are chatting in the chat will get a chance to win a Avid 50 wide. You pick the color after. We'll get your info. So, hey, you guys jump in.
Hey, you're picking colors now. I didn't know that.
It's going live. It's going live. So anybody can win as long
I
as you.
feel like
chat.
I need to jump in the chat real quick. Where are we at, man?
Can we get it in orange?
Patriot.
Are you hearing audio?
Yeah, Patriot. The Mahi.
Can I get it in Dorado?
Yeah, get the Dorado pattern.
The Dorado looks good. I just don't like the layout.
I want that blue mahi get one, like the one dude got.
I don't think I've seen the blue Mahi.
Oh, it's special, like one of a kind. But Avid's about to start producing them.
Oh, yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Hey.
Yeah, of course. Just to make sure you guys are hearing us, you hearing the audio, because we've had that issue before.
Yeah, mic check in the comment section. Trying to find the comment section right now. Let's see what
He
these
said, "I'm
people-
about to give me a."
Okay, they can hear us. We're good.
I'm
Loud
gonna
and
see what
clear.
they're talking
Awesome.
about.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, if they get to see what I'm talking about, I should be able to see what they're talking about.
Oh,
Look, everybody's tapping in.
I got some notifications.
Man, thanks for having me, bro. Love your setup.
Always.
Love your setup.
Been a long time. Been a long time.
I was just talking about how refreshing it is to sit here and talk with fellow sharkers about shark fishing, because I don't do that a lot. And it's me and my boy that shark fish together. You know, I haven't done the team thing in many years. Nice.
Let me.
I had a good team, and they all broke up. They all got old, and they stopped fishing, and
Got married.
they all got married, had kids, went their separate ways, and yeah, it's like a band, bro. Like, just one day you're gonna break up.
Yeah. Form a new band. It's hard to get the band back together.
It's hard to get the band back together, bro. It's so hard. Oh, yep. I think I'm gonna go shark fishing Sunday.
Oof.
Sunday looks kind of nice. Y'all look at the
Sunday
weather?
evening. It's more like Sunday evening.
Sunday looks kind of nice.
Yeah, I
Pressure's gonna
heard
rise
this
back
weekend
up.
is going to look pretty nice out there, especially if you're hitting the pier, because the beach might be a little
I think
washed out.
I feel like we might get a little bit of blue water. I don't think it'll last long.
Yeah.
And I think with that, what happened?
Green water?
Yeah, green water, blue water, whatever. You
I don't think them dirty bulls care. I don't think they mind at all. Red tide, low tide, no tide. I think Bull Daddy will show up just
They like it when the
whenever.
trees float through the. Hey,
40-foot
at a
tree.
Gorda Jeep weekend, there
Oh
was
my
trees floating by, whole trees floating by. from
Oh yeah, because
flooding.
that's right, because of the
Hey.
big
All the
rain
rain.
and all the let we had.
Hey,
We caught what, 4 or 5 bowls that weekend?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
also,
Man,
since we're celebrating, what you got?
I caught 2 right before y'all got there
Huh?
too.
Where do I go to?
Oh.
Yeah, I went offshore my flat bottom right,
Are you on YouTube?
right after that stuff stopped,
Oh,
and
go to
went down
YouTube
that way
and,
and saw
YouTube
all
Shark
that,
Night.
and that's
And
what
you'll see the live.
discouraged me from going down there, because I was going to shark fish down there Jeep weekend. I didn't think there were going to be people down there. Like I thought it was.
Bad.
It wasn't bad.
So it wasn't bad
Past, like-
Saturday. No. Saturday morning it wasn't bad. We got out there Friday. It wasn't bad. Saturday wasn't real bad until about 1, 2 o'clock. But I mean, as long as you fish down
Yeah.
far enough, it doesn't ever really.
That's what I was wondering. Did they hang out mainly by the entrance?
Yeah.
Band
we were-
entrance, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like first 3 miles was bad, but anything past like the 3 mile mark, you were pretty clear.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
then
Yeah.
when I got there Friday morning, I got there at like 8 o'clock, and it was beautiful beach. Water looked good, everything. And then leaving Sunday, it was like, oh, there's that guy with his 40s boggers that got stuck in his Jeep. Found his ruts.
Yeah.
Y'all have them driving through your camp at night?
No,
we
No,
Everybody stays
I had
respectful.
I had one or two come through the camp.
and we only seen like 5 or 6 Jeeps.
But I mean,
Yeah.
the rack's up high enough on the truck.
Yeah.
If someone you could drive underneath it, as long as you
Right,
get
right,
a
right,
big- a
right.
big truck, you could drive underneath.
And
Well-
there wasn't much beach between us and the water either.
No, yeah, I try to stay on the top side of the water,
Yeah.
on the high side.
Yeah. So I had a guy dodging the oil down on pins, and he came through my camp, and I had a line that I was about to run out. So my leader's right, underneath
Yes.
under my truck, and he snagged it up, and I just hear my reel up in the rack. Yeah! And I'm like, oh, we got one. And I look, and the truck's driving. I'm like, no, bro. And like flagged him down. He stopped it, but yeah, man, that's a land-based shark fisherman, bro. We got it bad.
You get
We got it
people
bad.
now and then. I mean, you can get mad, but
Nah, yeah, it is
Some
what it
people
is.
don't
Can't even get mad.
understand,
They don't understand. Yeah, like the boats coming by and cutting you off and all that other stuff. You got to be smart enough to fish where there's no boats because you're not going to stop them.
Birds.
Pelican,
Oh, man, I almost had a pelican take my
Pelican.
face off one time.
I
pelican.
love it.
Just
Groups
checking
of
that.
8. Boy, coming.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
old pelican.
Hey, we got the moving camera also,
Uh-oh.
different angles.
But yeah, man, we fished not too long ago. Where was that? And the boats were in the third gut,
Yeah.
if not in the second gut.
Super cutting it real close, but
Yeah.
just
Florida.
That was
it
Gorda.
not- Yeah, it was Gorda.
because it was like ones and twos that whole weekend until like
Oh yeah.
Sunday morning, it kind of changed from what conditions were supposed to be, and it went to like 3s to 4s.
Yeah.
But it was still yakable. It wasn't like 150, 200 yards out, you still got breakers. It's like 100 yards, you get
Yeah.
breakers are gone. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I fished Boca one time, and they were having like a boat parade or something, bro.
Oh.
And I had lines bombed, dude. And you know what I did? I took a surf weight and walked down to the first gut, put it on my line, dropped my line into the first gut. I had boats rolling over me all day, and I'm just Cadillacing. Well, scared of hooking up, obviously, because if I hooked up, I was doomed. And we didn't hook up, but it looked player with me sitting out there with all of them driving by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we got to figure it out, man. You got to figure it out. I can't leave. Setting up camp is a big deal.
Yes.
Y'all
Yeah,
know. You know.
Walking 200, parking the vehicle,
Yeah.
walking 200 yards with pretty much 300-400 pounds of gear,
Yeah, Florida's a big deal.
and then fishing 4 or 5 hours and moving spots to a different spot.
Yeah.
Talk
That'll
about a
work.
workout. You gotta be in shape.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my calves after this past weekend were ridiculous. Hurt so bad.
So real quick, guys, just a quick announcement. So we are celebrating 15 plus K with Adam J. It's awesome to have him here.
You congrats
So,
on the 15,
we
or should I
gotta-
say 17K
Well,
now.
we
All
17K.
right,
We're probably going to be
yeah.
20K by Sunday.
That's awesome, man.
Thank God, you
Bless.
know.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I got a text right now. There's a guy named Jacob. He has a company called Jac'd Up Leatherworks. He does really great leathers, wallets, and reel covers and stuff like that. So that 50 wide, whoever wins that 50 wide, he's gonna do a custom leather reel cover for it. He's gonna throw that in. So y'all make sure and check
Really
out
on
Jac'd
that
Up Leatherworks.
I'm getting in the comment section now, bro. I'm participating. All right. I just entered.
Also, Albert at Hardlife Bait and Tackle offered a $150 store credit. So we got 3 raffles we're gonna do tonight. So make
Oh,
sure
wow.
and be subscribed and be in the continental USA for the shipping. So I'm gonna pull at least 3 numbers just in case the first person is not subscribed or probably from a different country. So this way I can ship the reel within America.
Yeah.
So just those announcements right there. Thank you guys very much. And to win, you guys just ask questions. I'll get to some questions. I can't get to them all. The entire chat is going to get loaded into the spin the wheel deal, and we'll draw names that way, and we'll do it all live.
So we need to keep commenting then.
Yeah. keep
That's the
commenting.
thing, yeah.
Keep
So,
commenting.
yeah, rewarding participation. You know what I mean? The more questions, the more comments, and you guys share it up. Let's get some more folks viewing. We got a lot of people viewing right now, a lot of chats. It's looking really good. Thank you guys. So, we get back to fishing now.
Already
Hey.
up to 17.
Yeah. I'm always ready, man. Always ready. Hey, you know what's funny too is you were saying something about the high pressure and like, you know, I don't know if I go, man. Like back in the day, I used to log a lot of data in
30.2.
terms of like I used to log pressure and moon phases and tides and time of year and when I would catch these fish, and it's so funny. But I learned that a lot of the conditions that you think are perfect, you end
Are
up
not
getting
perfect.
skunked.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the times you think you're not going to catch anything, you get bowed up. So at this point in my career, it's like, bro, I'm just going. If the weather looks good,
Man.
if there's clean water, if I can get on the sand and not a lot of people, dude, soak it, bro. Soak it.
Some of the best trips I've ever had are like 2 to 3s with like a blue water line, 300 to 400 out,
Yeah,
and it's like a 15-mile-an-hour wind out of the southwest,
yeah,
and the pressures are always over 30.
yeah.
That's usually like the best trips
Yeah.
I've ever had.
Yep.
But like it's 4 to 6s. There's fish there, but they're not as prevalent. Definitely drunk.
So I'll tell you a funny story. We were in Pensacola fishing one of the big cold fronts that was coming through, and we've been there for a day and a half. It was me and Blake Rogers, and we're there for like a day and a half, and we ended up getting skunked for like the first day and a half. And that night the storm was coming in, and it was a big gnarly northern that was coming in. So there's like no more getting baits out. There's no more fishing. Like, and it wasn't even. It was like a maybe a wind switch or something like that, because it was not flat on the beach. We had huge, giant waves crashing on the beach. But before the storm set in, I'm like, bro, I'm going to send one big, giant, massive bait with like a 2-pound surf weight. We're going to bomb it, and we're going to let it sit and soak. So before it got rough, we send it out. I mean, probably like 400 or 500 yards on the 80. And we set in for the night. And throughout the night, as the storm was picking up, you know how you start to get that drag creep, right?
Yeah.
You got to get up and adjust your drag. So every hour, I'm having to adjust my drag. I'm having to wake up, and I'm trying to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tuck in. It's cold outside. I'm in my thermal bag. I'm trying to lay it down. And I keep getting up every hour until about like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got super tired of it, and I just threw it into strike. I'm like, I'm done with it. And my strike is like at the center of my spool. I'm around 40, 45 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to stop fish from the get and not have to go any higher. So at about 4 o'clock in the morning, bro, when this storm is raging, me and Blake had our heads next to the rod because we couldn't even hear it. We wouldn't have even heard it go off at that point. It was blowing so hard and gotten so nasty. And at 4 in the morning, dude, that reel made the nastiest run I've ever had on any of my setups, to the point where that fish dumped me to about 80 to 100 yards left on my spool. And back it up, when he started to dump, like when I wake up, I'm being dumped in strike. So strike is doing nothing. So I go into full, and I'm in full. He never slowed. He never felt me. He never even knew I was there. Dumped like, if I'm 400 yards out, I got 1,200 yards of line. So he took 500-600 yards without slowing down, stopped me, and I have like 80 to 100 yards left on the spool. I can see my arbor, right? And we're trying to pull the rod out of the rod holder. Can't get the rod out of the rod holder because it's way too tight. And he goes to make another run. Rod loads up, and at that point, that far down in the spool, reel locked up. He wasn't taking line off the reel. Couldn't even get a rotation. Popped 200-pound mono, Momoy diamond, which breaks at like 350 or 380. Snapped.
And it's expensive.
And snapped 200-pound mono and got it back in. And that's, I don't know. We're
Was it-
hammer.
Was it like fast, or was it just like a steady?
It was
strong?
fast. It was fast. Just like hammer
Northerly
fast.
wind?
Like hammer fast. But I just never a pause, man. Like if that was a hammer or whatever, it was the hammer. You know what I mean?
14.
Because we've done them over 13 foot in Boca, so I know what a big hammer feels like. That was the hammer, or just to be honest, because we've done this before on smaller fish, it could have been a 11, 12 foot fish that got
Foul hooked. Yep.
So at
Been
that,
there, done that.
I don't know what it was, but I will say, in the midst of that gnarliness, bro, there was a giant out there lurking.
So was it a northerly wind? Did it switch from a southerly to a northerly?
So switch from a southerly to a northerly.
Yeah. Gnarly head shakes or no head shakes?
No head shakes at all. Just
White.
demon run.
White.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
Does
And
front big
also,
false
let me
front?
tell you the size of the bait. Biggest ray that I can run out. What we were talking about, if it doesn't flip the yak, you're good. We were on yak flipping verge. Wings hanging in the water. Back of the kayak is sunk, wobbling the whole paddle out like a gnarly bait, bro. And he took it like it was. And I know I had him hooked. I know he had the hook in him because he popped me off on the mono. You know what I mean? He didn't pull a hook or anything like that.
Didn't out hook or anything.
So you just never know, man.
There's some. I've seen videos of 130s getting hooked up, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. 130's full lock.
Yeah, some of
And
them
it
aren't
just
meant to be
keeps
stopped.
keeps creeping until, 800, 900 yards later, you're getting to 100 yards left on your spool. Nothing you can do.
But in defense, it was a Mac 130.
Yes.
Mac 130.
Exactly.
Should have been an international.
Not an international 130.
Nope.
Not a T-Rex 130.
No.
Yeah, big fish, man. Big fish. Those are the ones we've done.
Those are the ones that make you question what
Those-
was it
those
over
are
and
the
over and over
yeah.
and over and over
Yeah.
in your head.
And when you foul hook some fish too, you like in the beginning of the game, everything's a giant, right? But then when you foul hooked a couple fish,
Hey,
Yeah.
you start to get to your senses where like it could have been the one, or I could have just
I thought.
hooked.
I thought
Foul
we
hook
had-
always seems
Florida.
bigger.
Oh yeah.
We fouled hood. What a 6-foot
Sandbar.
sandbar
Under the pectoral fin.
on the pectoral.
Oh yeah, that's where they like to get it. That's where they like to
I
get
was
it.
so tired of reeling in. I handed it to him. It was on my 50 wide Avid. I was so tired of reeling in. I handed it to him, and he's like, "What in the hell you got on here?" We finally reel in. We're like, "Ah!"
Saw it creeping up in the surf.
Sideways.
I was like, that's a small fish for how much that was pulling 3/4 drag.
Yeah.
What about that 9.4 lemon we hooked? Foul hooked under the pectoral fin.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a big
man.
lemon.
Dude,
Oh.
in an inlet, in outgoing
With moving
current.
well. Oh, that's a
T-Rex 130 at strike, and it was dumping.
Wow.
Had to put the reel in low multiple times to pull the fish in.
Gosh, yeah, that had to have been a gnarly one.
That's a heartbreaker. You're like reeling in. You're like,
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it breaks the heart.
"Winner."
Yeah, I've done that standing on the beach. It's a giant. I'm telling my son, it's a giant, bro. Just stay on him and bring it in. Foul hook sandbar.
Yeah,
In that pack.
get a big crowd around you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You gotta love it when it's like that.
I will tell you, 130 is good on a 50 wide because I locked down my international 50 wide last weekend, full lock,
Scaled out at
Yes.
65 pounds at full spool.
steady spooling
Yeah.
the whole time until he dropped hook.
Oh.
I actually have videos of that.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Too small of gear and fish that don't care what you have.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some out there.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some out there. For the land-based guys, right?
Yes.
For the land-based guys.
Oh yeah, we got a boat. We land
Ah,
everything.
totally different story.
Follow him around with the boat. All right. we're
Yeah,
out.
totally. My biggest tiger was on 50 pound, and that was on a boat. 12 plus tiger on 50. Oh!
Lil Flip.
Hey,
in the
that's
house
the freestyle
tonight.
king! What is good?
That's why I had my head down. I was texting back and forth to see when he was here and try to get him out here.
Man, that is what is up, the legend.
Man, you never know who's gonna pop up.
Hey!
About fishing, my grandpa used to always take me fishing. So
Yeah.
that's my bro right there.
Come on, baby.
Song together.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We did a video too, didn't we?
No, we still need to do the video. We gotta do the video. We gotta do the video. That's what's up. I wasn't expecting you.
Hey, you told me you was coming through. I say, don't tell him I'm coming.
Hey!
Bro,
Hey, I've been
Yes, sir.
sipping. Hey, I've been sipping.
hey, exotic pop, man.
Hey, the Trilogy is the one for me.
That's the one already, man.
Yeah, that's the
Double
one
cup.
for me.
Oh, we're gonna send out exotic pop to whoever wins the reel and the store credit and the reel cover. We're gonna send some exotic pop out your way too.
Yeah. If you like it tasty, that's the one.
Cool. So yeah, Flip's here. Let's get Flip in for a little bit. We can switch back and forth since he just showed up. I don't know if he's gonna stay the entire length of time. Flip, you want to jump in now, or you gonna get organized? I don't know if you got to get ice or a drink or something.
Before I came, you know,
Well, welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
well, then I was organized, man.
So how you been, man? Oh, hold up. We gotta get you in there.
I've been blessed.
Stay
Yeah,
blessed, huh?
I usually don't use them.
No?
because I got a couple podcasts, so I know to project my voice
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
not whisper and shit. I just got my hair braided, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, got to protect the $100 hair braid.
Hey.
I just got it freshly braided, so I ain't gonna put no headphones on. I've been blessed though, man.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, it's another blessing.
Yeah.
So besides that, working smart, not hard,
Yeah,
promoting exotic pop, staying out the way.
yeah.
And the name of my strain is called Let's Go Fishing.
Hey!
You know, because like on my biggest freestyle, I say, you might see me in an expedition with a sign on the back say "Let's go fishing." So that's the name of my strain that's coming out in actually like a month.
Yeah, that was my jam that was my jam when I was a youngster. For those that don't know,
man,
you know, Roz was asking me earlier about who some of my influences were when I came up, and this is where I was born and raised, man. So it was my man Flip here. It was Paul Wall. It was Chameleonaire. It was during the mixtape days. Man, the old underground stuff like that's UGK. Like man, Bun B was. That's why I had to try the Trillo G.
Don't forget about Devin.
Because Bun B can't forget about Devin. Yeah, so many greats in the Houston area, man. So it was easy for me to be influenced by hip hop, bro.
All the greats. Come on.
All the greats. Hold up. Face, got to put face in there.
Big Mo, man. I mean, you couldn't drive slow to that song, you know?
No.
Straight up, man.
So, yeah, man, those were good times. And it varied, too. Like, when I was in my younger, I want to say, like, my partying days, when I was hanging out with women and when I was, living that life, it was more the mixtape stuff. It was Lil Flip, Chameleonaire, Paul Wall, stuff like that. And then when I started to go through deep, hard, bad times, it was more the Face and Zero. And man, I made my way through Houston hip-hop, bro. Woo.
Hey,
some legends.
Connoisseur, man. And,
legends.
And you fishing, man.
Hey.
Making them. We ain't gonna say what you're making. Just making more than the average, man. Doing what you love to do, bro.
Doing what I love to do.
Yeah, man. So I had to come show love, bro.
Man, I'm glad you came through.
Hey, you always show me love, bro.
You
man. Adam J, man. Sharkotic Podcast. You know what it is. We in here, man.
Yeah.
Exotic pop everywhere. Yiddy.
Yeah. That's something we need to do, man. I need to get you out there.
I'm coming.
That's it. Like, it needs to happen soon. The weather's right.
We do a Sharkotic trip.
Come on, go set up on the beach with the racks.
He'll get hooked. He'll get hooked.
Yeah, you have a good time.
Yeah, it's therapeutic too.
It is.
Oh yeah.
What's your Insta tag? You tag it. I want to make sure I tag you, man. My God, man. So what y'all been talking about other than fishing?
That's it. That's it.
Hey.
Fishing.
Just some trips and some stuff. Real quick, when we were talking about those rough conditions. When I was down south, I was a biologist at UT, right? So they had a tropical storm come into Brownsville, and they closed the beach off, and they had it with the barricades and stuff. So I had already planned to fish, and I got out there, and I saw the barricades, and I was like, you know what?
Come on.
I got a research permit. Like, I'll just say, hey, I'm with the university. I'm conducting research, you know? So I ended up going, and it was storm. I mean, the rain was coming sideways. It was bad out there. But I caught a black margate at the jetties. And I was like barely an inch away from the state record, but I had no idea what I caught. It was just giant black, like 20-something inch black margate, with these giant thorns on his back. It's a gnarly looking fish. But yeah, it's those trips that are terrible, terrible conditions.
You said that was pre-front right before it was coming in or during?
No, that was during. Yeah,
during.
They shut the beach down, and I figured, you know what, the worst thing, they'll just be like, you got to leave. I'm with the university, I'll leave then. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I went, and it was amazing. I posted that fish, and it took a while on comments for someone to be like, that's a black margate, because I was a shark guy. I didn't know like pelagic or offshore fish so well. I've never seen a black margate before.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and I'll never forget that because it was such a terrible. I mean, the waves were crashing over the rocks. It was nuts. But yeah.
And still pulled it off.
Yeah.
Said, I'm going. He pulled it up and said, I'm going. Barricades or no.
You cast out or yak out?
No, it was a cast out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
No, it was cool. I'll never forget it because of the conditions. So don't always look for beautiful conditions. Just go when you want.
Just send it.
Be safe, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Be safe. 100%.
Always.
Yeah.
We had the same situation. We went to Pensacola, and actually, it was when he foul hooked that shark. We had 4 rods set up, and storm coming in, lightning everywhere. It was insane lightning. So we went back to the truck and put the headlights on the rods as far as we could, and it started pouring, just
lightning,
stupid pouring,
crazy lightning.
And we're sitting here trying to spot the rods through the rain.
In the truck with the windshield wipers going.
Yeah, we're like, I think a rod slacked up. We went out there, it got picked up and dropped, and then while we were out there, next rod went off. Next rod went off.
Probably wouldn't have heard it when you were in the car, huh?
Oh.
What was it?
Oh, it was his. I was a nurse.
Okay.
It was the 8'6" nurse, and then his sandbar was 6 foot.
Okay.
We got 2 out of the 4 because it was just a commotion with
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
And then-
And that was Florida?
Yes, sir. Pensacola.
Woo!
Pensacola, and I gotta go do a show there in like hell on the 28th.
Are you? You headed out there?
Yeah, I used to go out there a lot, man. Shout out to Pensacola. I never fished out there,
Beautiful
but,
white
but
beaches.
I used to go like do shows for Roy Jones Jr. You know,
Yeah.
he from there, so he had a club called Star 69. I've been going out there since back in the days, but I haven't fished in Pensacola. That's something I got to do.
It's
I've done a
magical
lot.
there. It's magical.
I've done a lot, but I haven't fished.
Yeah, we go there during the wintertime, and
Okay.
it's magical, bro.
Okay.
A lot, and you don't have all the crowds on the beach. You know what I mean? It's only snowbirds coming down from up north. Most of the you know the vacationers down south that go through there, they're
Right.
gone. So
Man.
and then I'm sure you know about that going to Pensacola. It
Yeah.
gets packed sometimes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then Fort Walton and all that.
Yeah.
Down, you know. Yeah. Great times in Pensacola, man.
That's how we do it. You go do a show and then get off the stage and go hang a big one. That'd be live though. Oh, that'd be live though. But I know shows are demanding too. I know getting off that stage, man. That's a lot.
But for me, I love it
You
though.
love it? I mean,
it don't-
exhaustion in terms of
It ain't.
no.
Like not me.
Yeah.
Like people probably my age probably would be
Yeah.
exhausted, but me, like I'm conditioned for this.
Yeah,
Like, I could
yeah.
do like if I had to do 24 shows in a day, like
You get it
each
done.
24-hour shows, like an hour, like
Yeah.
back to back.
Whew, I passed
My
out.
24th show would still have the same energy as my first one.
A legend. That's legendary
Like,
status
literally.
right there.
So yeah, I love it. For me, it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I get exhausted. I get winded. I don't know.
performing or fishing.
Performing.
Okay,
Performing. Yeah, fishing, nah, I'm good. But something about performing, I get winded.
See, that's how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it, man. It don't feel like work.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you do jobs that don't feel like work, when you're doing it, hey, it's
Yeah.
time just flying by because
Yeah,
you love
makes
it.
sense. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's people that talk all day that don't get paid for it. So the fact that I'm blessed to get paid to talk and make words rhyme, like,
That's right.
hey, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I spent an evening with Flip, me and the wife, and we were running errands with them. We were at meetings, doing all this stuff. We ended up getting food after 12, and it was a good, probably like an 8-hour run. And I'm driving back home. I'm like, I don't know how Flip does it. We were just back and forth all over the place, and I'm like, man, he don't even feel like, seems tired. Like I'm feeling tired, you know. This dude's
Yeah,
just rocking.
I don't
man.
know how to, like, even me being a musician, but being a musician that doesn't perform and never got excited about that, right? Like, I get excited about writing and making music, but I never got excited about being on stage. So I watch, you know, people like you that do shows and interviews and radio, and like, I know when y'all go on tour, that's madness to me.
Yeah,
That like, that's crazy that y'all are able to do that.
yeah, man. I mean,
But it's like you said, you love it.
I love it.
You love it.
And,
So
and then there's a nice pot of gold at the end
Yeah.
of the rainbow.
Yeah.
And you get to meet fans and connect with different people and
Yeah.
like plant seeds, and then these seeds grow. Like do some shows for some frat people, and then 4 years later, the little brother brings you back. Yeah, my big brother had me jamming your music.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
then you do it, and then like 10 more years go by, and then the older brother's son is like in the frat now. He's like, yeah, my uncles and my dad booked you like 20 years ago. Like,
That's so loud.
and so how older people put us on music,
Yeah.
like we do the same thing for
Yeah.
this generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So music just transcends. So if your big brother, your uncle, or your mom is playing certain music, like I wouldn't know about people like Kenny G and Sting.
Yeah,
and
right.
Sinead O'Connor and Sade and Whitney
Yeah.
Houston and
Yeah.
just everybody. Like I jam music that people wouldn't even think I jam.
Yeah.
But my mom, she put me on so much shit. So the fact that we're about to bridge the gap and, you know, really shed the light on fishing like it really need to be, because my grandpa, you know, he, rest in peace, used to take me fishing, and we about to make Exotic Pop the drink of the fisherman.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So like the different events and stuff, we go be there.
What type of fishing was your grandfather doing? Like catfish?
He did all kind of so he was in the army,
Okay.
but he did all kind of fishing.
Yeah.
He didn't limit himself just to going to the pier.
he was a fisherman.
Yeah.
He was the real deal.
Yeah, he
was
did it
the real
all.
deal.
Like, so I used to go when I was out there in Galveston, and we would go. Last time I probably been was like like fishing with my dad, probably I'd say about a year. But
Yeah.
he be going. He still go like
Your dad does?
every few days. Man, he got his generator. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He out there,
yeah. Oh, he's going after trout. That's what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
looking for trout and
Yeah.
redfish if he got a generator with him.
Yeah,
I know what he's doing.
The
Yeah.
lights running.
Stage lights.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
live. That's
he
live.
love the trouts. Yeah. So I just think it's dope that reconnecting with you and
Yeah.
my guy Raj. It's just that's how it goes. So he told me he was coming. I'm like, and I'm usually not off on Friday. Like Fridays and Saturdays, I'm usually gone.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have like a month where I got a weekend off or something. So
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Stars.
I say, don't tell him I'm coming.
Yeah.
We go
It was a good
surprise.
surprise.
Yep.
And then real quick, Adam. So Jac'd Up Leatherworks wants to know if it's okay when he does that reel cover
Yeah.
to put your logo on it.
Oh, man, I would be honored, bro.
All right.
I would be honored, man. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
There you go.
I'll get that to you. Yeah, I'll get it to you after the show.
Yeah, you can email it to me. I'll
That's
send it
awesome,
to him.
man.
That'd be cool. That'd
Bless.
be real nice.
You.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Awesome, Jacob. Appreciate that.
Gotta make 2 though.
Hey.
Make one for Adam.
I know.
Adam wants one now.
No, I'm good, man. It's funny too. Is I got a knife that a buddy of mine sent to me. Shout out to Ankara Knife Co. One of the Forge and Fire guys, man. Like not that he's been on there, but he's that style, man. He's
Right.
super wicked with it, making crazy knives. And he sent me 2 crazy knives. And the last knife he gave me, bro, I was like, dude, I'm gonna give this thing away, man, because like you've already given me so many knives, and I want somebody else to feel that blessing, you know what I mean? Just to be able to score that awesome super Gucci-ness. And I'm definitely at a point where like, yeah, I want to get back more, honestly, straight up. I do giveaways all the time, and I feel like at this point, where I'm at and what I've acquired, it's time to hook somebody else up, bro.
Awesome.
It's time to hook somebody else up. So we be doing that, man. And y'all make sure to go tune into the page. I'm probably gonna give that knife away this week. It's a crazy knife, man. He makes some
got a picture of it?
crazy blades.
I want to see it.
I
Yeah.
think I do. Yeah, I gotta show you this knife, man. This knife is crazy.
Yeah. Like I fuck with knives, man.
Bro,
Like,
oh,
I
he
got
got
all
some-
kind of
Woo!
shit. I got just different types of shit. And if you're a real true knife collector, if you don't have the Wolverine claws, I don't know.
Oh, that way you say that was
Your
the one.
collections are fucked up if you don't have like I got those.
You got the
mother-
claws.
Man,
Ah!
it's mandatory.
That's
Like-
awesome,
like,
man. I used to want them when I was young. When I was into collecting knives,
Yeah.
that was the one. Like that was the one piece you
I
needed.
don't know if that would work cutting bait up.
Adam,
Hey.
you gonna do that drawing on
Hey, depending
your
on
YouTube?
how sharp whoever makes it for you,
I'll do it on my Facebook.
on your Facebook?
Yeah, on my,
Okay.
on my Facebook page,
right
guys.
quick,
One hit.
right quick.
Everybody got bait.
But also,
yeah,
you
that's
guys don't
crazy.
forget, check out his Facebook page too. We got a lot of good videos, a lot of good songs, a lot of good fishing.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna find. It's fishing, music, and positivity, baby.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this one knife. He makes a bunch of them, but the one that he actually sent me. Yeah, he made me a chopper. He made me a fillet knife with a flounder pattern on it.
That's, man, I
So
got
here's
see.
the fillet knife.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did that in a flounder pattern.
Yeah, boy, that shit get in the motherfucker.
Ah, you know what I mean?
That shit get in motherfuckers.
Boy, it's great. Hey, can I show this on a camera? Which lens do I show this to you? I want to show y'all what we're looking at.
So
As long as it's PG.
that's probably the. Oh, I could do it.
You can do it on this one? Yeah, I want to show y'all these knives that I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
man.
great, boy. That shit go inside
Yeah,
a human
Oh,
in and then
Man.
pull it out,
Oh, man.
Beautiful, beautiful.
bruh.
Hey,
Damascus.
that's sick, though.
Whew.
That's a drip
Damascus
knife or what?
steel.
Look,
Yeah.
Drip, boy.
Look at that shit.
Ooh.
That shit go in you, boy, and come out.
Yes, sir.
You.
Yeah, he makes some gorgeous blades. Y'all check him out. Ankara, Ankura Knife Co. Really great guy. Just an awesome person to know, and man, a pro at his craft. A pro at his craft.
Is he a Texas based or?
No, he's somewhere up north. You know, where they can stay and beat knives because they need the heat. You don't see a whole lot of guys down here in Texas
Nah.
beating out blades, bro.
Oh,
It's too hot to be around a furnace or any of that stuff down here, man.
For real.
That is a pretty nice.
Yeah, he makes some really and not only that too, like man, the first one he made me, the chopper. You know how when you see on the on Forged in Fire when they chop blocks and they do all that stuff and it doesn't damage the blade.
Right.
And then they cut stuff with it. And I'm like watching that stuff, almost thinking like, not that it's fake, but just like, that's wild. Like I just, it's hard to imagine that they can take that type of abuse. He sent me a chopper like that. Dude, I took a boar's head off. I went in through the back and went around in one smooth slice. This is a 250-pound pig, bro. Right. Like a boar with thick skin. I went around his neck and around the top in about 4 seconds, and that blade can cut paper immediately afterwards. Like it was just, and it was amazing to see that in person. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
I got to get a knife.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, man. I'm gonna give you his info.
Figure out what kind of handle I want.
Yeah, he's
that handle on that shit. What kind of handle was that?
It looked like a walnut or walnut or something.
That shit was dope. Like
I've seen him do it in like alligator skin.
That's why I gotta find out his Instagram
Yeah,
so I can get some ideas of what kind of. I want a dope ass handle. Like yeah,
and gotta put your name in there somewhere. Gotta have
gotta
have Flip in there, Fliparachi or something.
Put game over on it.
Game, yeah.
I'm gonna figure one side might say game over, and the other side might say I want my cut.
Ooh, I like that too. I want my cut.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
You know,
that's a good one.
And we'll see it in the video, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I got to.
Yeah, that pop's hitting, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
He's hitting.
Yeah, we got different flavors and we do different shit for the communities. Like Bun B, it helps his, area where he's from, PA. Like on the back of every bottle, it got a QR code and it says portions of this is for the community of the artist that it's on. So
come on. So all the artists are involved as well.
Correct. And a lot of the artists, they're not alive, like Fat Pat.
Yeah.
Hawk.
Oh, I haven't seen all the flavors.
Yeah,
yet.
so it's a whole bunch of shit. Like we started really doing covers with artists, the Fallen Soldiers, like DJ
Come on.
Pat Hawk, Big Mo, and Hawk and stuff like that. So now we done did drinks with everybody. We got water. We did water with Sauce Walker. We did all kind of shit with everybody you can name, like with Travis Scott.
That's dope.
We did stuff with everybody, man. It's a long list, and it's just another way to market. So, we got to figure out, a flavor for you, man.
Hey.
So, when you at the fishing events,
Ocean water.
You got
That actually came up. That's the second time someone said that. Ocean water.
There you go.
That's the second time I've heard that.
There you go. The one. We're going to
That's the second time.
Got to tell Sonic, let us in.
Hey, for real.
Let us in.
But see, that's why Exotic Pop is here. We're working with the fishing community. Talked to Flip about it, and he's a man that loves fishing. So we're like, let's bring it into the fishing community. So coming up to take a bite out of cancer, I'm going to have a lot of Exotic Pop out there for you guys to try, and I'm giving it away to you guys. Try it out. Go to your corner stores and be like, hey, we need these there. You go to Specs or wherever you go. Hey, just ask. I've gone places and I'm like, hey, you guys think about Exotic Pop. Barbershop. The liquor store, the local one. Just they'll put it on their website. You'll get marked on their website. So when you search for Exotic Pop, you could a person could see location, so people will start coming to your facility, your business, your barbershop, or whatever,
just to get it,
because they'll see you on the map.
Yeah, and especially if it's near them, because some people don't want to drive way across. Damn, I got to go way over here. So all people that do have stores that want Exotic Pop, exoticpopdistribution.com, and put your tax ID number in there, and we will be proud to post that we have acquired another store. But we in 7-Elevens, HEBs, the West Coast, the East Coast, everywhere, man. We working, man. So we really go bridge the gap, man, with the
That's
fish.
awesome,
the
man. Congratulations
community.
on that.
Thank you, brother.
That's awesome.
With Exotic Pop. So you will see us, man, doing giveaways. Like you say, you like giving away.
Yeah, that's the way to do
we
it.
the same shit. We always giving scholarships, shit for the community, like financial literacy programs and stuff where we teach kids how to manage money and execute their plans. So we really doing some stuff, and that's what it's about.
That is
leaving whatever you're doing and better hands than it was before.
Yeah.
So the people that came before me, you know, I learned from them, and I learned the rights, I learned the wrongs, and then boom, here I am. Now I got to pass the shit on to the next generation, and we keep it going. And if the right message and the right, you know, actions are being spoken, shit, we all can make money, and we all can leave generational wealth. That way, you know, we remain legendary, and our name lives on, and our legacy live on, and people watch our YouTube videos forever, man. So
I know that. I know that's one of the big joys about making music is like you were talking about, that generational stuff, knowing that even long after I'm gone, man, like the guys that are showing their kids now my stuff, those kids are gonna show their kids, and it's man, that's a wild thing to know and feel, and it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
Hey, started from the bottom, now we here.
Ooh, wish I need to put some new music out. I ain't putting none out in a while, actually. I mean, I put a song out this week, one that I recorded a couple years back that I wasn't gonna release. I mean, I was at the time, and then I got in my feelings, and I didn't want to release it. But it was about me and almost drowning my kayak, and but that's I haven't been releasing music because I've been on this journey as I'm getting older. I just turned 40, y'all, so I've lost some friends this year, man. Man, rest in peace to my buddy Danny, and my boy Clint.
R.I.P. Danny and Clint, man.
They're here.
Amen. Amen. But it was it's been a weird past couple months coming into 40, and that's the new music I'm trying to release. I am trying to do some different stuff. I'm trying to make some impactful music and talk about some more serious things that I be going through and that I've been through, and man, hope that I can offer a lending hand to somebody that's going through something else.
That's right.
That's awesome, bro.
Even
in the chat, some folks have already mentioned and commented that you're such a humble person, bro. That's really awesome.
Man, I ain't nobody, baby. I ain't nobody, y'all.
Really awesome.
I ain't nobody.
When other folks recognize it and comment on your character that way, that's you know you're doing the right thing, you know.
Yeah, man. I met some greats in my time, and I had my heart broken, man, because I don't know. It's I don't want to be that guy. Put it that way, man. I don't want to be bigger or better than anybody else. I don't. I really don't. I think everybody is capable of whatever they want to go after. I'm not saying if you're 4 foot tall, go try out for the NBA. But I am saying that if there's something that you're passionate about and you love it and you want to do it, whether it makes you money or it don't make you money or people don't like you for doing it, man, just do it. Oh. You know, that's where I'm at in life.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Do you?
Follow your heart. You don't want to look back and know that you didn't live the way you wanted to live.
God put you here for a reason.
Amen.
To be happy.
Amen. Be a blessing.
Follow that heart.
You
got a dream, chase it.
So yeah, I got some new music that I'm gonna be releasing here soon, and I hope everybody vibes with it, man. And I don't want to be that artist that changes his style. You know, like I remember I used to be a big Metallica fan, and then there was that one album, Saint Anger, I think. And I was like, man, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, you know, they changed it all up. So I don't want to be that guy. And I'm gonna keep making fish music. But yeah, I just man, I want to leave the world a better place. It is what it is, baby. So hang on, y'all gonna hear some stuff. It's gonna be a little wild here coming up, but
yeah,
I think some people are gonna appreciate it.
And bro, that's awesome.
Woo-wee! You quit smoking them cigarettes, bro. Ugh. I can't believe nobody's called me out in the chat yet.
Adam's got that one style.
It's good for the mind.
He's the original.
Good for the soul.
He is the original fish rapper here.
Hey, let's go, man. You know, hey, man, shout out to I think his name's Mike Morazzini. There was a dude that did it way before me. Really? I can't even take credit. There was a dude out in the Northeast that was rapping about striper fishing in like maybe the late 90s or early 2000s, and dude has super bars. Dude got mad bars, but he was like right when YouTube was getting started. There was no Facebook, there was no Instagram, there was no TikTok, so like, dude didn't get seen, he didn't get the lift, and I think, you know, he got married, had some kids, where a lot of musicians get in their life where they're like, oh, you know, I got to get a real job, you know, so I get it, but yeah, man, there was somebody there before me, bro, and shout out to him because he used to rip them tracks.
Someone asked if let's see who it was. The chats are going by a little fast. Did you ever finish that song, Yes Sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I don't.
Been a while.
Yeah, I've probably been through about 20 songs since then. I got a bad habit of writing, and I'm feeling it in that moment.
Right.
And I'm sure you know. And then the next day, I'm like, man, you know what? And then if I move on, or if I say I'm gonna come back to something, I tend to leave it.
Real.
Yeah, like usually when I don't know. I gotta stay in that moment with that song, and if I don't, I lose interest in it. I want to do something else. So a lot of my music doesn't get released. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah, I don't release a lot of my stuff. What tripped me out? I'm gonna talk about some music real quick. What tripped me out is so everybody knows this is the Freestyle King. All right, I'm a freestyle fisherman. This is the Freestyle King, though. All right, this the man right here.
Appreciate it, brother.
And I remember when we first worked together. I knew that you freestyled,
Right.
but I didn't know that you freestyled your tracks.
Right.
I didn't know that you sat in front of the mic for a track session
Yeah.
and freestyled for like 10 minutes
Right.
and then got what you wanted out of it, like no written writing.
Yeah. So
Do you write? Because I know you didn't write on that one.
I do write sometimes.
You do?
but
Okay.
It's kind of like sometimes I freestyle it, just freestyle it. Sometimes I like come up with the lines like on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like boom, and then just rap it instead of writing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just depends like on what the music made me feel like. Like
Yeah.
I might want to freestyle. I might write half. I just
Yeah.
let the music control like the vibe. Like, man, this feel like some shit I don't need to write to. I can just, you
Yeah.
know, and you won't be able to know whether I wrote it or not. And
Yeah.
that just come from me practicing and rapping on so many different, you know, beats and tempos
Yeah.
and mixtapes, and because it's all practice.
Yeah.
So before you could afford to buy beats, you rap on other people's beats,
Come on.
right? Even if you're just at home and my mama jamming like some old Gap Band and
Yeah.
Earth, Wind and Fire, and them beats got a lot of funk in them. So you know, so I find myself rapping because you know back in the days, the music that it would be like 5-minute records and 7-minute songs, you know, and they would just have the lyrics would be like the first 2-3 minutes, and then they would just let their band rock out for like 3-4 minutes. So
Yeah.
I used to rap to all that different shit, so it just made me even more comfortable. And then coming from a musical family, like it's second nature. My grandmother played the piano for the choir. I sung in the choir, played the piano, the drums. So me being able to write music from a standpoint of not just a rapper
Yeah.
or MC, I write from a singer and a melodic standpoint.
Yeah.
So that's why this is the way we ball and
I
stuff.
like the melodies.
I
I
like
love
the
the melodies.
I like to make melodies people can sing along with.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? And so that's why I put the hey, oh, like
Yeah.
because I'm thinking about performing.
Yeah.
A lot of times when people make records, they just think about, okay, let me make this song. But like when I made Like a Pimp, I put the choo choo.
Yeah.
Like because I knew when I dropped the beat, the crowd is gonna say that.
Yeah.
And the part like, what is y'all saying? Like I dropped the music and I let the crowd. So when I'm making my music, I'm thinking video. I'm thinking beyond just making the record, and that's why I'm able to just connect with it because I really fuck with it like
Yeah.
on a different level. And everything I say, you know what I'm saying, I've done it or I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it comes natural when you being you.
Yeah. Yeah, when y'all hear the song that we did, and we probably gonna do more. When you hear the one we did, just know that Flip freestyled that. So
Yeah.
his verse was freestyled, and it just shocked me, man. It just shocked me. It was a cool session to be able to see you doing that in the studio like that.
Yeah, we gotta make more. We gotta do a video to that.
Hey, big fishing
Yeah.
video coming up.
For real.
Big fishing video coming up.
Yes, sir.
Let's get a exotic pop fishing flavor and logo and stuff, and take it out there on the beach.
Come on.
It's called product testing.
Product testing. We do that a lot in the fishing industry.
Flag.
Yeah.
Straight up.
State product testing.
Hey, we love it. It's dope to product test.
Yeah.
Especially when it's great product, and then
Yeah, that's where it
then
comes
when you
in.
have the talent who product it is,
Yeah.
it makes it like even better. So we about to do a lot of content and stuff. Like I'm close to finalizing this deal with this company. Once it's finalized, we'll come back on the show and talk about it. But we about to do a lot of stuff like movie wise, like reality show wise, TV wise, like comedy, fighting, boxing, like it's a lot of different things that I've been working on, man. behind the scenes. So I have diversified my portfolio.
Come on.
And yeah, man, it's great. And I gotta have you come to one of our fights. I got a team called the Houston Hitmen.
Okay.
I'm one of the owners, and I'm the brand ambassador. And it's crazy. It's team boxing. Everybody box 1 minute, one 3-minute round.
Okay.
So we got 18 fighters on that team, 18 fighters on our team, 1 3-minute round, and they score at the end. But then, like, what happens when we get to round 18, those are the money rounds, 18 through 24, we basically, the coaches are able to pick a fighter to fight again, right?
Whoa.
To get to fight twice. So at the end of the day, they tally up the points. But this is like real shit. Like, team boxing is about to take over the fucking world. Like, it's crazy. So I'll let you know when we get,
please do.
I got you.
I'm bring my son too. He's into fighting and UFC and boxing and all that stuff. Real heavy
Perfect.
right now, so he love to come
I
see
got
somebody
you.
get knocked
I got
out.
you.
Yeah, bro, it's on this side of town, and
Is it?
I was there with Flip about a month ago. It was live, bro. We had a great time. It
The
was
next
fun.
fight, June 27th.
Yeah, June 27th. Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you said it's over here?
It's in Houston. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to
like
walk
249 North, like Willowbrook area.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get you the info, brother.
All right. Might be some community lakes out there I may hit before I show up to the show.
Hey.
That's what I be doing over here. I come up here from time to time. You know that? I come up here from time to time.
They got
I
fish
dip
in our
around in
pond.
these communities.
Sir.
Yeah, we got fish in our pond here.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
something lake when I pulled up to your gate. I was like, oh, I got to get the code. I'm checking this spot out.
Yeah, there's fish in there. There's
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
This community been here for a while?
So this house was built 2009. So
Okay.
we're around that time frame.
Okay.
Some,
She's been here about 15 years.
maybe some 3, 4.
15 years, yep. I like them 40-year, 50-year lakes. I like the
Yeah.
ones that came up in the late 70s, 80s. Those are the ones.
Adam, you be carrying that telescopic rod around with you?
The telescopic rod?
Yeah.
That little pocket
Keep it
rod.
behind the seat.
Dope.
Throw it out. Go.
No, I got 7-footers hanging out the back of the truck. I got them tied up, ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
I used to run around the woodlands. I did a lot of house remodeling, and I always kept the rod in there with a good top water on there.
Dude, there's big bass in these community
Hey,
lakes around here,
yes,
bro.
sir. 'Cause
Big bass.
everybody feeds them.
Yeah.
With the ducks. And
Yeah.
You feed the ducks. You feed the fish.
Yeah, you're feeding the fish.
You
Yeah,
feed the fish.
The ducks are feeding the fish.
yeah.
Yeah. And the ducks.
Got a bunch of bluegill, got a bunch of shad. They got everything in them to make those fish fat, and
Yeah.
they've been here for a long, long time. There's a couple on the west side that I fish over out I-10 West, and whew, got some big ones, man.
Well, I fished some cattle ponds before.
Oh yeah, those are
Dude,
good.
every
too.
cast.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
every
those are good.
cast.
Those are untouched.
Damn.
Yes.
That's the primo spots.
They might not be fat, but they're big.
They're
Straight
active.
up.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Never thought about that.
Look, we're gonna get him.
Yeah, a
right
lot
in
of the cattle
car.
ponds. Yeah.
Straight up. Put it on the cyber truck.
Yeah.
Make sure you
There
get
you go.
permission for the cattle
Yeah.
ponds.
Straight up. True.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the first cyber truck with a shark rack. I'm waiting to see who's gonna do it. Who's gonna put it back there?
Waiting for the LS swap
I mean-
Cybertruck.
You can
Oh,
definitely
man.
pick up on them fish.
Yeah.
That would be cool seeing a rack on a
On a
Cybertruck.
cyber, because
That's
it's
gonna
got
look-
all the metal, and
Yeah.
you got the metal in the bag.
It's on you now.
There you
It's
go.
stainless.
Bunch
There
of
you go.
bunch of Silver Pin Internationals on
go.
some silver rods. Just
Cybertruck with a rack.
top it off.
Why everybody looking at me? Let me cash in my chain.
Yeah. Your chain's blinding us.
Yeah, it would be cool. I saw the Cybertruck on Swang. Is man, I'm terrible with names, but the dude's a real cool guy. I thought it looked cool.
Definitely
Yeah, I saw the
unique.
picture of it. No, it looked dope.
One
It
of a
looked super
kind.
dope.
Yeah, I think he just did it white too. It looks cool. Looks
Yeah.
cool.
That's how
Oh,
you-
it was at Exotic Pop. I saw it. He did a video. He had
Oh,
the
you
truck
saw-
there, too.
okay.
Yeah. OG something on Instagram. OG Slab.
Okay.
God, I think something.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Instagram.
Definitely from Houston.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
H time.
We have our own culture here. We love it.
we do. We do. Love it. Yee! Love it. But it's getting thick though. It's getting thick though.
Yeah,
There are a lot of people
move.
here, and I ain't saying where they're coming from or what's going on, and I ain't blaming nobody, and I ain't mad at nobody. But gosh, there's so many people here in Houston now, bro. I don't like to come up here no more. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me, man. It's hard for me to get on 45, 59, 610, 288. any of them, bro.
Where you stay?
League City.
Okay.
Yeah, so I try to stay out of the mix, and I'm below it, Beltway 8. You know what I mean? Like I had to get below the 8.
We are full.
Oh, y'all are full.
Yeah.
Bro.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I got to take the Maserati out of sport because if I'm in sport mode in traffic, and then like the person in front of me inches up, and then I press the gas, and I got to take the sport off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going to LA 20 years ago and being there and being like, man, I'm so glad I live in Houston. And now it feels like LA, bro.
Yeah.
Like it you know what I mean? Like it's gotten that big and fast. Like I'll go into areas that I haven't been into in a long time, and they're completely built out. Like that's the trip too. Like I'll go around Houston and see places that were nothing, and now you got whole subdivisions, condominiums. It's
fast, and they building them houses fast.
Yeah.
Like in a month, you'll see a house up. They start, man. You be like, okay.
Yep.
Like, I love technology though, man.
Yep. Oh yeah. Love the technology, bro. Love the technology. Look, I love social media, man. Even if nobody else was watching or looking at it, because now, man, like I get my memories. You know what I mean? Like I've lost so many phones along the way that had pictures in them and things like that I don't get back.
How
man,
many?
It's all on social.
How many phones have you lost fishing?
I lose 3 a year.
Wow.
3 a year.
3 a year. I get to the point, honestly, when
Verizon
I get
sponsor this man.
I get to the third part, and they won't let me insure no more. I'm only allowed to do 3 claims a year, and then they make me pay full price for my phones.
Man, 3 a year.
But I got smart though. I got 4 phones now. So when one goes in the drink, I just get the other one because you know what I mean, and I'll replace it whenever.
Right.
So that I don't have to keep replacing the same one. My insurance is always working through my phones.
Smart.
But and it's cheaper too. It was like it was only like, and I don't know. They went through a family plan thing back before, because it is. I want to say it is Verizon now. It's T-Mobile now. I was Sprint.
Yeah.
And now they went to T-Mobile. But back in the day though, yeah, I got grandfathered into a lot of their older programs, so I got some really good deals. The stuff now is crazy. Like I don't even know that. Maybe they do. Maybe they offer the unlimited no cap, or they cap you now, huh? Like once you even if you have an unlimited plan, I say they slow you down, right?
Gigs, yeah.
Yeah, back
for the
in
month.
Yeah.
You'll get that text that you're about to hit your whatever gig, 100 gig or whatever it is.
And then they get you.
And then they get you. And slow you down.
So Flip, when you gonna go fishing, bro?
Right now, I can't give you a date.
I thought he meant right now.
We're done.
Straight up.
I know he's gonna
That-
shut it
that-
down and go, man.
Straight up.
Just, the surf sucks, but I'll go
Yeah,
get
it's
the rack.
bad.
We'll go.
Straight up. Yeah, like right now I can't say exactly when, but what I can say is I want to go within the next 2 months.
Yeah.
I want to go. Like I've been filming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 movies at the same time. 3 of them are done. So like I got to go back to Indiana in a few days and film like for 3 days after 3 back-to-back days of shows. And so once I finish this movie, A Beautiful Pain, then I got to get back to filming my King Light movie. So like I'm in movie mode.
Yeah.
And then me and Zero, we getting ready to drop our album Kings of the South Part 2. So like we mixing, mastering. So once I get these projects done and a few things, you know what I mean? I want to take me a couple days, or at least
break.
3-day break, and fishing will be, one day will be dedicated to fishing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what's going to happen the other day, but I know almost every day I'm going to eat some steak and some shrimp and some lobster. So,
Come on.
soon.
Steak and shrimp.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, around that time frame, I'll see what's up. We can organize a shark fishing trip for you. Get
Yeah.
out there and put you on some sharks.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That'd be a good day.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
everyday thing. That's one of the reasons why I was talking about earlier. I wasn't passionate about the show schedules and stuff like that. Like, man, if I had got signed to a label years ago and that's what I was doing, I wouldn't be happy.
No.
The fact that's because the fishing is my passion. I always tell people that I'm a fisherman that raps, not a rapper that fishes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So man, I'm so blessed. Thank you, Lord, for putting me in a position where that's like you said, your day to day and shooting
Right.
movies and doing shows, and my day to day is watching the tide, wind, and weather, and going out and getting them, man. And
Yeah.
and that's my job. And gosh, I'm thankful. And it's funny too the way God works, man. You know, people, we ask God for things, and we don't get them in the fashion that we want them, but we end up getting them in the way that we needed them.
Right.
Back in the day, I wanted to be signed to a label. That was a big thing. I wanted to do that. That's what I thought, you know. And I was so upset when it wasn't working, when things weren't panning out, when, you know, it was such a battle back. And this is in my early 20s. This is 20 years ago. So, like, right after y'all got out of the slinging tapes out of your trunk, I was slinging CDs out of my trunk. So So it was just the MySpace era had just begun. But so it was just a really hard grind, really hard grind. And I was so upset when that path didn't take off for me. And I had to go back to work, and I gave up on my music stuff. But then when I got back into the fishing and I started doing this, man, God gave me exactly what I needed, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at that time, I thought that wasn't what I wanted. But, man, his timing is incredible. His timing is impeccable. His timing is perfect.
You are able to do it now as you want to, and it not be a need. You don't need to do it. You do it when you want.
Amen.
And you get to, you know, have fun with it and not be stressed out over it. Because a lot of people, they get stressed out. You know, you can spend a lot of money in the music game and feel like you spinning your wheels.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
You know, like, damn, okay, where's the money going to come from? So it's a lot of different variables that can alter your mood. So now you're able to do it. Now you got a platform. Now you got sponsors and different people that more eyes on you. And people that appreciate your fishing, but they fuck with your music as well. So for those people that might be able to live and relate to some of your stories, I recommend you put more music out. Yeah. You know, even if you don't get a chance to do videos to them like you want to, but
that's what hinders me a lot.
But the great part about it is, you know, you fish. Yeah. So who can get mad if, you know, 80% of the videos you shoot got some kind of form of fishing. You might still tell a story about what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Make it to where it's convenient for you, to where you don't feel like it's work. Like, damn, I got to do this whole video. No. Yeah. Had a camera set up. Yeah. While you fishing, part of that motherfucker while you fishing. Hey, this is who you are. So the great part about it, you get to be you. You got to mature in life and see what you like, what you don't like. You got to experiment with songs and see what sounds good, what you don't like. Yeah. So now, you know, like you say, it came when you need it. Now you be your own boss. You put it out when you want to. You ain't got to get signed. You sign yourself. Right. So God, he put it out for you to be your own boss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people made to be bosses. Yeah. And leaders. Yeah. It's true. Because the wrong person, you know, play with your money, it's going to put you in the wrong, you know, you're going to be like, hey. Yeah, put you in a position. You answer to you now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, man. When I was young, you know, in my early 20s, and I was doing music, and I'm sure a lot of musicians felt this way back in the days. There was always like this, I thought there was like this, you know, miracle place where I would be at, and I would get signed. And nobody told me, bro, that you going to spend a lot of your own money before anybody even looks at you. Like, I didn't realize how you, like, basically when I was coming up, and this is the way it was for, you know, all the artists around me, is you had to have your cake, and then the label would put the icing on it. They wasn't building the cake. You already had to have it already done. Like, I remember watching y'all come up when I was young. You guys grinding in the streets and doing what y'all were doing. You had to make a name for yourself before anybody would even talk to y'all. Right. And I didn't think it was like that. And I learned the hard way and put a whole lot of money and a lot of time in to where I got to a point where people were noticing me, but I was already burnt out, man. My cash flow was gone. My investors were gone. Like I was with. Did you ever work with Dominion Global Marketing?
I heard of.
You heard of them?
I heard of.
I had reached that point with them, and they were like, you know, if you want to release a song, you know, we believe in what you do, blah blah blah. I says, but it's like a minimum $100,000 behind promoting this song. He was talking about, like, at the time, Lil Wayne's Fireman was going, and he was like, bro, he's already put like $4 or $5 million in promotions behind that song. So he was like, you had the hottest song in the world, But if you ain't got the money to put it out and get it in the DJ's hands and things like that, your music's going nowhere. Now you could pop it off on TikTok. You could pop it off on Instagram. You don't need nobody.
Hey.
You don't need funding. You don't need anything. Like, it's a different game now.
Right.
It's
So,
a different game.
With that said, you can put your shit out and have extra
Yeah.
revenue, streams of revenue coming by having, you know, them checks, they add up.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a slow month. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
pop
yeah,
up,
I'm
you're like,
I'm
oh,
slacking
shit.
on my
You
discography.
be like, oh, damn, all right, well, shit.
Yeah.
Like it,
How many songs you
it's-
got out, Flip?
man.
Do you even know?
Probably 800,000 because it was one point I was doing a whole bunch of features. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like 30 a week.
God.
Like really I like when it's all said and done, I'll be in the Guinness Book of Records for the most songs because like I literally was doing 20, 30, 40 songs a week because I have a system set up. So, you know, the people I fuck with in different cities that book me, hey, you book me here, hey, have some people, you know, bring people that want verses, I'm going to give you a commission.
Yeah.
So I go to a town on a Thursday, they got 5 people lined up, boom. Friday, we somewhere else, they got 8 people lined up. Then you might meet some people after the show that want a verse, so, you know, you might get, that 8 might turn into 10.
Yeah.
Go to the next town, might have 4 people lined up, you know. Shit, in 3-day span, you done did like 20. You know, then the people that DM you, hey, I want a verse, I want. So that shit adds up, man, and cover as much ground as you can. So, like, I think, you know, with your platform and the stuff that you've been through and people that want to know what you've been through and the stuff that you do feel comfortable sharing on your music and in your music, that's just going to make motherfuckers fuck with you even more, man. So, my advice to you, man, put that shit out.
Yeah, I
you
need
know
to
what I'm
open
saying?
up.
We owe it to our kids
Yeah.
to maximize all the opportunities that we have in our face that God bless us with.
Yeah.
And it's people out there that believe in you and your story, and they can relate to that shit. They want to get up and jam that shit. You know what I mean? So, shit, just be you.
You,
And
y'all
get
heard
paid.
a man Flip himself say, I need to put out more music. So I guess I got
Please.
a mission, baby.
Yeah, I want to hear that shit.
I guess
too.
I got a mission, baby.
I want to hear that, man. Get a flick with us too, Raj, before I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick
Yeah,
before
I
you go.
gotta get a group. You know.
This is the real cover he's done before.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wanted
that's
to
dope.
show that to you guys.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah,
So
that's
he does
dope.
some amazing
That's
work.
dope.
This is Jac'd Up Leatherworks.
That shit dope.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's cool. Yeah, it's very nice.
Great work. 3 thumbs up, and I ain't got number 2.
Hey, that's certified right there.
We get a picture. Is the wife over there?
Yes.
Get a picture with all 3 of us, and I'm gonna get a picture real quick with them too.
We still live?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Damn, I'm gonna get one on my phone too before I get out of here.
Hey.
We still live.
Yo.
Narcotic, man. Shout out to Marco, man. My guy Marco. Shout out to Charleston.
Hold on. Let me do this one real quick.
Shout out to J Bird. Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Awesome.
All right, let's get the 3 of us now.
J Bird, what it do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weed. Narcotic.
Yeah, appreciate you pulling up, Flip, man.
Hey, man, this is my guy, man.
Yeah,
This is
wonderful
my
surprise.
homie, my bro, for real, man, for real. We got record together, man. You my bro, and that's what it's about, you know, the fact that y'all been knowing each other so long. He was like, yeah, man, this guy named Adam. I say, man, I know him. I'm like, we did a record. I said, I ain't talked to him in years. I'm like, that's my guy. I'm like, man, we supposed to do a video. I told him, like, and
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, that's my guy, and I'm going to bring him. I'm like, let me know the date, and if I'm off, I'm coming. Like I said, I'm usually booked Fridays and Saturdays, bro. So
We got lucky today.
yeah, lucky
We got
and
lucky,
blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
So yeah, promoters, hey, book me, man. Lil Flip 713, that's the Instagram. hit up my manager, Derek. And, I'll be there, man. I fuck with the fans. I take the pictures. I do the show. Yeah, I treat people with respect.
All of it. All of it.
Shout out to Lord Wolf Clothing. We go always have merch with us when we pull up, man. Exotic Pop, we pop the trunk. We go sell some shit. So thank y'all to all the fans. New album, Fear of Going Broke, coming July. Lil Flip and Zero Kings of the South Part 2 on the way, man.
Ooh.
Believe that, man.
Ooh.
R.I.P. Pokey, Screw and Hawk, and Big Mo. Smoke something.
Amen.
Bitch.
Yo.
Get it. Straight up.
So Adam, Flip had mentioned earlier, you're talking about some sponsors. What are some of your good sponsors that you really like working with?
Man, you out, Flip?
Hey, bro.
All right,
Hey,
man.
Flip. 2 things of cups right here in this table.
To the studio.
Hey.
Got 2 verses to do, literally. 2 guys paid me for features, so I'm finna go secure the bag.
Go
There you
get
go.
it.
Cash out.
Don't forget the cups, Flip, right here on the table.
Okay, brother.
All right, good to see you, brother.
Oh yeah, no. Going back to my sponsors, we were talking about this earlier when we do our pre-podcast.
Yeah.
But and I've been super, super fortunate to work with all of the companies that I wanted to work with. So everybody y'all see me talking about, everybody y'all see me rocking with, know that I have had relationships with those companies either on a personal level or I was supporting them long before they ever looked my way. Point in case, Pan International, Abu Garcia, man.
Nice.
Look, man, those are the truth. Y'all know it. If you fish them, you know what they're capable of. Batson right here, you know what I mean? My people team, Rain Shadow. Shout out to the ones. I've been fishing their rods for years. I mean, like I said, if you fish a Rain Shadow, you know what it is.
I have their unlimited one. I think I have
You
2.
do?
Yeah. It's in the
Man,
garage.
They're guides.
So it's-
If you're rolling rods, if you're making custom rods, you're probably using their roller. You're
Yep.
using their epoxy. They're the one-stop shop for custom rod, everything, and like family. Like I said, I mean just deep family. Bill came to my wedding. I'm going to Keller's wedding in August. Awesome. You know what I mean? Like real family, man. The only thing that separates us without being family is the blood. But love them. They've supported me from the beginning. Tahatsu Outboards, same thing. If you run a Tahatsu, you know it's got you. You know what I mean? Top of the line, running the MS 115, had it for 2 years now. Had no issues with it, zero, except for when I hit a concrete piling and tore my skeg off, but that was my fault. Still got me back to the dock, though. Limping. Man, shout out to my guy, look, who actually made these chains, and this isn't even a sponsor of mine, but if y'all are looking to get some cool branding done for your company or your fishing team or anything like that, my website guy, James Helms, has this company right here. It's called Pop Chains, and he's making these super dope, like keychains and chains to wear around your neck, Flavor Flav style. You know what I mean? What up? Yeah. I got a big one in the car that I didn't bring out. It's a big and it's a big piece like the clock Flavor Flav wears, bro. And it's got my logo on it with my face and my name. And so shout out to my guy James, man. He does all my website stuff. He's an absolute monster, super dope product. Y'all go check him out.
Let me see the back. Yeah,
right here. Pop Chains, all right? POPPCHAINS. Awesome people. Overboard Custom Boats. They built my boat, tricked it out, did it to my specs the way that I wanted it, just like a true dream come true. Never thought that I would ever pull something off like that, or, just, man, so happy that those guys got behind me. Another, like I said, like family, man. We hang out, we talk, we chill, we're close like that. Family owned, great people. Shout out to Plashlights. Plashlights did all the lights on the boat. If you rock with Plash,
nice.
You know what's up. Lifetime guarantee on saltwater lights. Ain't nobody doing that, bro. Nobody's doing that. So shout out to Plashlights. Shout out to Tightline Braid. I've been rocking I've been actually fishing their big stuff for a little while now. Landed some giants already with
Texas
it.
made.
Just moved over to their smaller stuff. My guy Jeff, man, awesome person. Check him out. Swell Pro. What's up, baby? We flying the drone now. Jackson Kayak, Orion Coolers. Just people, look, these are products that I use because they help me catch fish.
That's right.
Square business. I'm going to let you know right now. If it didn't help me catch fish, I would not use it. You couldn't pay me enough to go out and throw something or use something that is going to be detrimental to my fishing game. I'm that serious about it, bro. I want the biggest of the bigs, and I want to know that my equipment is ready every time, on time. So I rock with the best, baby. Go check them out, man. Anybody I shouted out, I promise you, 100%. Best in the business.
I bet, man. You had such a really great career. And back when I first known of you, probably a good 15 years ago, I knew you more of a fisherman. And then you became this fishing rap legend.
Before the rap, right?
Yeah.
Before the rap.
And it's so
Before
cool being around our Texas coast with our shark fishing. I've seen so many tackle shops and so many folks come up from back then, because I started fishing during MySpace time.
Yeah.
You know, Facebook wasn't big yet. We would go to forums back then. Like
Right. Oh,
Texas
yeah.
Shark fishing
Yeah,
forum,
Texas Shark Fishing
SOS
Forum.
back in the day.
Shark Fishing Handbook.
Yeah.
I still go to forums.
Yeah, well, back then that's all we had.
Yeah,
you know?
that's all we had.
And it was really cool back then. They would have little meet and greets and stuff on the beach. It was real different. And that's, I think, one of the downfalls with Facebook. You know, we don't really do that stuff again. There's so many different group pages now and so many different teams, and it's, you know, we don't come together like we used to. It was really cool back then to come together and meet on the beach, and they're like, oh, you're such and such name, like you're Jack Daniels 45. Oh, good to finally meet you. You know, no one knew your name until they actually met you, because you know you had your little screen name, your handle, yeah. So it's cool to see your success and everything. It's such a great career.
Thank you, man.
And
Very
you know,
blessed. That's all I can say.
A lot more, you know. See how Flip rolled up. You believe in, and you got to put out some more music, bro. Put out some more music, man. Hey, bro, I even watched your Christmas one when you were the Grinch.
Hey, that was a good one. That was fun,
it was nice. I liked it.
Yeah,
it was
fun.
awesome. I told the wife to send it to my brother-in-law, because he was the Grinch for Christmas at our Christmas giveaway, and I was like, man, check this out, you know. So yeah, shout out Dylan. Hopefully, that's my little brother. If he's watching,
Hey,
give you a little
shout out Dylan. Shout out
Yeah,
Dylan.
Pickles.
You Pickles, what's up, man?
So yeah, man, it's awesome. So I know it's getting a little late. Anybody else got anything you want to jump in?
Yeah.
Oh, we had a good run in Florida last weekend. We picked up 5 lemons, 8.5 and over, up to 9.6.
Big lemons. I seen the pictures. Big lemons.
8-foot bull, and the rest tippers. We don't want to talk about them though.
About 80.
Bait. Yeah, this is the Sharkotic team here. Max and Derek, real great guys, part of the team. And Joey was just here. Dickie's here also. He's spooling some reels. He's working instead of podcasting. But we got a great team. We're gonna put some sharks on the sand this year, and looking forward to a great year with you guys. So appreciate you guys too being part of Sharkotic. And
Yeah, I got some big ones to give, man. Texas has in the past couple of years, some big fish being caught around here, man.
In the past year.
Yeah, last year was crazy.
Yeah, it's
Last year was crazy, and this year's starting off
the
nuts.
cameras are coming,
Yeah.
and they're coming thick.
Yeah, I remember how it was when I first started. God, I don't even know how long ago it was, the Bob Hall days. And it was a big deal to get a big shark down there, bro. Now, hey, man, I mean, it's still a big deal, right? Yeah. But we're seeing a lot more, bro. We are seeing a lot more. And I don't know if that's more cameras, more fishermen. I don't know what that is, but, yo, man, Texas shark fishing. Whew, I'm seeing some giants on our beaches, bro.
Either way, it's still a good sight to see.
Amen. Yeah, I hear everybody else in the world complaining about the sharks, bro. I'm like, don't be talking bad about my little friends, man. Leave them alone.
Hey, we need them. It keeps the fish population healthy.
Let me know where they at. I don't want them around me when I'm tuna fishing. Yeah, I can go somewhere else, bro.
Stay inshore.
Yeah, I told my son that when we went tuna fishing, I was like, look, bro, I know you love sharks, but you're going to learn to hate them real quick when we get out here. Yeah. And sure enough, he didn't want to see another shark on that trip. He was done.
I will say that Florida fishermen have it a lot easier than we do.
They got some goods. They got some goods.
We got to work a lot harder to get.
They got some goods. They got some goods. I think the thing I envy the most is the being able to show up with just the rods and the poles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired of taking my entire tackle room with me there, bro, and a canopy
Yeah.
and chairs, because we gotta survive, right? We were living there
Yes, sir.
for a couple of days, so yeah, I envy that probably the most, bro. Is just showing up with 2 rods and some baits, running them out, and then going home and getting in your bed like, man, go catch a big 12-foot tiger, dusky, or something, and just go home.
Yep.
That's nice.
Not us.
That's nice.
That really is.
I mean, we hustle on the Texas beaches regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, some of us don't live as close, so we go out.
Oh yeah, so many guys live in inland, bro, that are traveling to the coast.
Yeah.
I mean, like you guys, what'd you say? You guys a 6-hour trip to Penn's for y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a long journey,
2
bro.
hours any beach. From
Yeah.
where we live.
2 hours any beach.
Any beach.
Yeah, that's a long journey, man.
Whether it be Highland or Bolivar or
Yeah,
wherever.
I'm an hour
Surfside,
30 to 2. I really don't fish Galveston no more. I usually go at least to Surfside.
4 hours to Maddie.
Yeah, 4 hours to Maddie. Yeah, so I'm about 2 hours for me. 2.5
Well,
hours.
3.5 to Maddie's, 4.5 to Corpus.
Yeah. Did y'all ever fish Jamaica Beach during the glory days?
No,
I have.
You did.
I
I know
did,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I know, right?
I heard about that.
At
tiger
a
that-
tournament winner came out years ago. I was at Ronald McDonald's house charity thing that Ron
Yeah.
Got Sharks used to put
Yep.
on, and one of the first place sharks came out from Jamaica. I remember that. I think it was Ray that caught it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm personally responsible for one of the people personally responsible for that beach blowing up the way it did. Because back when I, especially like, because that's where my parents would go during the summer when I was young, and so there were like bull red guys out there, a lot of trout guys, great trout spot, a lot of trout guys were fishing there. But the shark stuff, man, me and some other unnamed people posted a lot of stuff about Jamaica Beach, and then it got so bad that it turned into a joke. Like people would be fishing elsewhere, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we're at Jamaica." Like it became the spot to burn. But yeah, bro, I used to slam on Jamaica back in the day, man. And then you got a bunch of leader trees, a bunch of people breaking off, and now it's the danger zone.
Oof. I haven't been in years. My stomping grounds kind of went to Surfside. Just the ease of pulling up and
Yeah,
parking,
yeah.
and less folks out there.
Yep.
I just got spoiled with living down south. Can I get another one? I could go fish down South Padre and not a soul in sight. I could set up. I have
Yeah.
my fire. I can fish naked if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And you can't do that up here. You can be set up. You have lines out. People will come and park right next to you, right under you, and here. And you're telling them, "Hey, I'm bringing in a shark, or I'm shark fishing," and they think it's a joke. Like there's no sharks there,
Yeah.
And it's not the same like down south. It's so beautiful down there too. But yeah, after I moved up here, I just kind of stick to there and Crystal Beach.
Yeah.
I did Gorder a few times. Sargent was like twice, and but yeah, lots of good fishing up here though. But when you're from down south, you get spoiled because
Oh yeah, I bet you did.
it's so peaceful at night. when
Yeah.
it's just you or your friends, and there's no cars zipping by, and especially when you're closer down to the jetty in Port Mansfield.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Beautiful.
even now, I feel like you got to go down there, because I stayed in the 5 to 10s, and there are more people fishing down there than there were when I first got started.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm in the beginning. But I was when I first started going down there, it was the same way. If I went down there on a weekday and it was nice, dude, you could get down there into the 40s and the 50s. You better not
Wow.
break down, because you may not see anybody for a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was a different animal. It was cool. Yeah, their beaches down there are super dope. Big fish.
Someone asked earlier, when are you heading back down to Penn's to do some fishing?
Hey, I just got back, man. Y'all let me know when that oil clears up.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
saw
nothing to
that,
do with
yeah.
that, bro.
Your
You
feet's all
keep-
sticking to
Keep it.
sticky and yeah.
Keep it. I'm sorry. I didn't do that. I was worried about even landing a shark on a high tide. Because if I had a big shark and I rolled it up into that weed line, bro, I'm sending him back covered
Yeah.
in oil, bro. Like it was bad down there, man.
Yeah, I saw pictures. It's terrible.
And I wouldn't even, and from what I hear, I wasn't even where it was bad. Like I heard it got worse once you got into the 30s and 40s. I didn't even go down there,
That's
and it was gnarly up in the first 10 miles.
And they claimed they had it.
Jeez.
They had it covered.
Who did?
They What I read was said that they had the oil spill covered on that.
Oh, you mean like the companies are lies, bro, lies.
Money
Dude,
be
it was
transferring
bad.
hands for.
It was bad down there. And then, well, you know what's crazy too is it was bad, and then we got this storm.
Oh yeah.
The high, yeah.
Like, where did all that oil go?
How was the fishery though? Was there a bunch of dead fish or?
No, I didn't see any.
It all get pushed into the bays now.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah, there were no dead fish, and that was this. And this was this past weekend when they got like multiple. They got a couple hammers down there. Somebody, I think they got 2 big hammers down there last weekend. Somebody got like a 10-foot tiger, or
It's like 3 or 4.
yeah, there were a couple good fish landed down there in the oil, like down
Yeah.
there where the oil was the worst. But yeah, when it clears up, man, let me know. I'll come back.
There you guys go.
Yeah, I like Pens, man. It's just a long drive. It's 4. I mean, for me, it's 4 hours, but that's just at the beginning.
Mhm.
And then you're doing 15 miles per hour down the beach, bro, and you got 60 miles of beach to cover. It's another 2, 3, 4 hours of driving once I get on the beach. So, yeah, I mean, I wish they'd bring the pier back. I know they've been talking about it. Man, Bob Hall Pier, baby.
I saw the design,
Rest in peace.
and
Oh, you saw the design? Oh, they're working on it.
I saw it was like an AutoCAD, kind of like a rough rendering.
Yeah.
But years ago, they were doing a pier down in Sao Padre, and they didn't build it out till after I left. And they actually gave us the opportunity to give some input so we can have some landing areas and stuff like that built into the pier. I don't know if that ever happened. I know the pier was built, but hopefully they did that. And even when SpaceX went down to Boca Chica, I was there. I was actually against it at the time because where they set up South Bay, I used to fish there all the time. You can pick a red. I want that one, and just beat him on the head with your lure and get it. And it got good because prior to that, they had like this oil drilling pump thing there, and you would sink to your knees in certain spots, and it smells like sludge. And after that oil drilling platform got removed, the water cleared up, grass grew back. You could be in there waist deep and see your toes.
Huh.
And right when it got great, SpaceX is coming now to take over the area. And so one thing I did propose back then was, because they did say they're going to close the beaches from time to time. I was like, well, why don't you guys erect a pier in Boca Chica so when we can be out there to fish, we can enjoy it a little bit better? But it fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
So I did work on their wildlife management plan too. The university did, and I was part of that. So, but
You tried.
tried.
You tried.
Hopefully one day, if they're listening, put a pier for us out there.
Come on. Whew. Man, this time goes by quick when you're doing these things. How long we been
Oh yeah,
here, bro?
No, we're about to.
Ooh, we've been here almost 2 hours.
Yep.
Hey, my gosh.
All right, I know it's getting late, guys. Let's do that raffle real quick,
Yep.
and I'm gonna do this in real time so no one.
Come on. Somebody finna get hooked up.
Let me comment one more time.
So he said, let me comment one more time. Somebody finna get hooked up.
Yeah, y'all better get on there and start commenting.
Y'all better start commenting.
I'm on there.
Free real.
All right, so there's a way I did it last time where I can copy and paste. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do it real quick.
Here we go.
Okay, that's how I did it. Okay, hold on. They're loading up. Oh yeah, so there's a delay when I'm speaking, so they're loading up real quick. Oh, nope. All right, we'll give it a few more seconds.
Dang, that means Mama might still be awake. Hey.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right now. I got that last good luck. I'm copy and pasting everything. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. So, take this,
There it is.
copy, wheel. So it's gonna have all y'all's comments, but the very beginning will have all y'all's handles. Hey, paste. Maybe it's propagating. technology. Let's refresh. Oh, wait. There we go.
Here we go.
I like that last comment, Shock Flame. I got no idea what's happening right now. Being honest.
Shock Flame is a brother-in-law. He's
your brother-in-law?
Yeah, he's a brother. He's a brother.
Oh, you don't know what's going on, bro?
Haven't taken him fishing yet.
No, you ain't been out there yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so we got a lot here. Okay. All right. I'm going to click the spin. So, all right. So this one will be, and thank you very much, Albert, Hardlife Bait and Tackle, Corpus Christi. Y'all check out their YouTube page also. He's putting out a lot of videos. He's doing a lot of work, a lot of tutorials, a lot of education that he puts out. I've known Albert for a good 15 years. We met on a good story that really proved that his character and stuff like that. We've been brothers from another since then. And so this is going to be $150 store credit for Hardlife Bait and Tackle.
Grab you some tackle to go with your reel.
Ray Sandoval. I know he subscribed, so I'm gonna take a picture of it. All right, cool. Now, so the next one will be the Avid 50 wide and the reel cover because they go together.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, Ray,
Yes, sir, Ray. Thank you.
on that win. You.
Here we go. Avid 50 wide. Toby Hatch. I know Toby Hatch is subscribed to.
Perfect person.
Come on, there we go. Congratulations,
Toby.
Toby.
Very nice, guys.
The big win.
Yeah.
Hey, you saw how I did it. The more you participate, the more chances you get. So that's where we're at on that. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Hey, man.
And
Thank you for having me, brother.
yeah,
I appreciate it. It's only my second podcast. I think it went okay.
Awesome. Yeah,
I think it went all right.
we're celebrating 15K plus. You guys help share it. Share our page. You know, maybe we need to do a little competition or something. Share the page and send me the picture of the share or something, and we'll do a raffle after we get enough shares or something. We'll come up with something, but you guys help us out. Let's get some more subscribers in. You know, if at 100,000 we can get a plaque. So let's get a plaque for the back wall here.
Oh, it would look nice up there.
Get that platinum.
It would look nice up there.
Adam J, brother, appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, man. Thank you for having me. It's a blessing.
Thanks.
It's a blessing.
Hey,
And thank you to all the fans, all the followers. I couldn't do what I'm doing without you. Love you all.
here comes Mr. Dark.
There.
God bless. Go get some fish, baby.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
There we're spooling
yo.
in the garage while we've been out here.
How much you get on there? Do you know?
Work and play.
How much you get on there?
1,300, 200 pounds.
Just enough.
With room for a top shot.
Exactly.
That's nice.
So congrats to the winners, and thank you guys again. I'm gonna end the chat, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
You. God bless. Go fish, baby.